Holy moly, I have not been here in ages and I apologize. I want to say that I am not complaining, I'm explaining. I went MIA because life happens. It started with I dropped my camera and broke it, and then I found out my dog Quincy needed surgery. When I weighed my options, of course, he was the top priority, so we took care of that first. Then I had to work on getting a camera. Now I'm back. Hopefully, if I can figure out how this thing works properly. Until then, bear with me. The quality may be off a little. With that being said, I have an absolutely amazing Dollar Tree haul for you guys today. I was impressed by all of the new items and dozens of name brands. The problem with that is I'm worried there's just another price increase around the corner. And I've actually heard from an inside source that by the end of 2026, everything inside the store is going to be $2 and up. I hope Dollar Tree realizes at that point they are no longer considered a dollar store. They're just a smaller version of Walmart, in my opinion. So take my advice. If you still have favorites and must-haves that are $1.25 or $1.50, go stock up on those now before it's too late. I'm going to stop rambling and we're going to dive into today's haul. Everything in today's haul was $1.50 or less, and I will be including the prices as we go along. I didn't show up today to be Miss Doom and Gloom. I got some good news. Right now, Dollar Tree is doing their 40th anniversary sales event, and they have marked a bunch of stuff down to $1. We're talking food, drinks, glassware, candles, some outdoor toys, and even 4th of July decor. Make sure you check every aisle and be on the lookout for these tags. I can guarantee you that I will be zooming through today's Dollar Tree haul a lot quicker than normal because it is 94 degrees out here with a heat index of 111, 85% humidity, and we are under a heat advisory. If at any point it looks like I'm melting, it's probably because I am. Okay, I'm gonna start with the $1 fines and we'll just work our way up. The first two are drinks. They have a lot of their energy drinks right now for $1, so I did pick up 2 Bang energy drinks because Chris, my husband, still consumes these. They did have several flavors available. I picked up the Delish Strawberry Kiss and the Radical Skedaddle. They are 12 fluid ounces, vegan, 0 calorie, 0 sugars, no artificial flavors, and gluten-free. This size can has 225 milligrams of caffeine and also a warning on the back that says for ages 18 and up. In other stores like Dollar General or convenience stores, these are almost $3. For the 4th of July and their 40th anniversary, they have their massive American flags for $1. This one measures, and this is just approximate by the way, 20.5 inches by 11 inches. I think this is the only repeat purchase I have to share with you guys in today's haul, and the reason I'm showing it is because you all need to know right now for their $1 sales event, they have their toothpaste and mouthwashes that are normally $1.25 marked down to $1. So I did pick up another one of the Evo purple toothpastes. It is the peppermint flavor and it is the instant teeth color correction formula. Expiration date on this one is January 2028. The purple technology helps to visibly reduce the yellow tones on the enamel and helps to brighten the teeth in just a few days. It's 3.5 fluid ounces, gluten-free, paraben-free, fluoride-free, cruelty-free, and no microbeads. Moving right on into the $1.25 fines, and that's going to be the majority of my haul. Now, this first one is a name brand. It's the Invisibobble 2-pack of scrunchies. And a scrunchie is a cross between a scrunchie on the outside and a spiral on the inside. This one has a patriotic theme. They're supposed to be less damaging on the hair and cause fewer visible marks. I did grab 2 boxes of these because my girls absolutely love them. And at Target, a 2-pack of Invisibobble scrunchies right now is $16.99. So I saved over $15 a box. You're getting one that's solid blue and the other one has an American flag design. These next 2 went from Dollar Tree inventory to my own personal property in under 2 seconds flat. Bougie skincare for $1.25. That's why we shop at Dollar Tree. This first one is the Eva St. Clair Hyaluronic Moisturizing Cream, and you're getting a 1.75 ounce bottle. Instant hydration targets wrinkles, fine lines, and dehydrated skin. A deeply moisturizing hyaluronic acid that restores vitality and elasticity to skin. Featuring vitamin C to target wrinkles, sun damage, and dehydrated skin. Gentle, nourishing cream replenishes moisture and brightens the look of uneven skin tones. Clean and free of parabens, formaldehyde, animal-derived ingredients, synthetic fragrance, silicone, and it's cruelty-free. It's in this gorgeous glass container. Directions on the back say use every morning and evening, apply to clean, dry skin. I did a little bit of digging and saw this on several skincare websites for $23 a bottle. And this little gem right here is the Pharmalift Premium Skincare Retinol and Vitamin E Anti-Aging Face Cream. You're getting 1.5 fluid ounces. Improves the look of wrinkles and the appearance of aging skin while visibly plumping. No added drying alcohols, no added dyes, and no testing on animals. Features gold, hyaluronic acid, vitamin E, retinol, shea butter, and peptides. It's also in a glass jar. Directions on the back say warm a nickel-size amount between palms, gently smooth over face, neck, and décolleté in upward strokes. You mean not circular motions? I'm shocked. I have not had a chance to use either one of these yet, but if you have, let us know your thoughts in the comments. Well, what do we have here, folks? I knew the second I saw these that I was going to have to get one of each. Dollar Tree is knocking it out of the park with these dupes. You cannot tell me that this does not look like the EOS brand. $1.25 each. They're the cashmere body butters with whipped argan oil. Each bottle is 5.07 fluid ounces. The scents are warm caramel, vanilla cream, whipped marshmallow, and sweet coconut. They're gluten-free, paraben-free, and the manufacturer is Pearl World. Out of all 4 of the scents, this one, the whipped marshmallow, is the one I'm most excited about. Now, if you want me to do a review of how they feel and smell, let me know, and I'll just do a dedicated YouTube short so that we can test them out in 3 minutes or less. If you decide to snatch any of these when you run across them, make sure you remove the lid to check to see if your seal's been broken, because you don't want to get one that's been contaminated. And speaking of EOS dupes, Pro Silk Body 24-hour moisturizing body lotion has given us their 4th scent in this line. It's Blush Prosecco, and I have no idea what Blush Prosecco is supposed to smell like. This line of lotions, in the past from the other 3 that I have tried out, they're not super thick, but they're not watery either. They're like Goldilocks. They're somewhere right in the middle. Plus, they're not heavily perfumed, which is something I appreciate. You're getting 12 fluid ounces of lotion with nourishing oils and butters. It's a soothing formulation for dry skin. Not tested on animals and made in Canada. I put a pump on my hand because I want to see how it feels and smells. Like I said, not too watery, not too thick, just right. Not sticky or tacky. It absorbs well and smells nice. Not my favorite though. I love the Pistachio Paradise, and then a close runner-up would be the Creamy Cashmere. Spa Luxury, they sure do love to copy Sol de Janeiro, and they just dropped an entirely new line. This is their exfoliating sugar scrubs. I bought the Brazilian Orchid with an orchid and sandalwood scent, and the Brazilian Floral that's dragon fruit and leche scented. Both are 5-ounce tubs. And ultra rich body scrub that gently removes dull, rough skin cells, leaving your skin healthy looking. Also floating around out there in Dollar Tree land are 2 other scents. So there's the original Brazilian Soul, which is pistachio and salted caramel, and the other one is Brazilian hibiscus, which oddly enough is amber and plum scented. And I am probably going to repeat this a million times throughout this video, but if you decide to grab any of these, remove the lid. Make sure nobody's poked their finger in here. It only takes one time to make that mistake, and you'll never do it again. Take it from me. The Spa Luxury Brazilian line has gotten out of control. I feel like they need to open their own department store, because just willy-nilly in a random aisle stuck on a shelf, not in the beauty, I guess somebody had picked them up and then laid them down, I saw these. This is the Brazilian mini lip butters, and they're packs of 2. Brazilian Orchid, Brazilian Floral, and Brazilian Hibiscus. Each tube is 1.5 grams. They moisturize and nourish, leaving your lips feeling soft and smooth. Down the skincare aisle for $1.25, I spotted these cuties, but come on, Spa Essentials. What do they do? What are they for? What are they going to help me correct? I am the type of girl that needs information overload. These are 1-ounce spray bottles of facial mists. The grape water is for soothing, and it's supposed to moisturize and calm your skin. The hypochlorous acid is for recovery, and it also has electrolytes. It's for soothing and clarifying. And then there's the micellar water. It's for hydrating, and it has hyaluronic acid and cucumber. Cleanse plus refresh. I did buy 2 of the grape water because I have heard grape water is supposed to be good for your skin. It's hydrating and refreshing. But as far as these 2, I only got 1 of each because they're going to require further research. I have no idea what hypochlorous acid is, what it does, or anything else. In the beauty aisle, I saw this, and I grabbed 2 because I don't have an eyelash curler, and neither does my 17-year-old. $1.25. It is the Extreme Eco Collection eyelash curler made with wheat straw. No breaking, no tugging, no pinching. Achieve the perfect curl by capturing every lash. Slim stainless steel body with an ergonomic, rugged handle. Right beside of the eyelash curler were several different types and styles of Kiss lashes. Now these were a limited edition release. They're part of the Wicked collection, and I think they were released in retail stores in August 2025 when the movie came out. There were 4 styles of the Falscara Bare Essential kits. They include 10 wisps, the bond, and an applicator. Easy to apply, perfect for beginners or travel. Each package has a pair of wispy lashes with different colored glitter on the tips. The Impress lashes have 12 clusters and an applicator. 1 pair has glitter on the tips, no glue needed, just press and go. Secure 24-hour hold, easy to remove, and safe for natural lashes. Now, you know that I had to look these up, and when they initially came out and they were at Walmart, Target, Ulta, places like that, the Impress clusters were $10.99 a set, and the Falscara were $11.99. The Dollar Trees around me just keep sporadically getting in random flower beauty products. This time it was a lip liner. This was the only one they had, and it's in the color taupe. Now, I looked it up on the Flower Beauty website, And I think they have discontinued this color, but they still have the line available. And they are $11.49. At Dollar Tree, you're paying $1.25, so you're saving $10.24. They only had this one color in the Perfect Pout Sculpting Lip Liner. The formula is amazing. I give it a 10 out of 10. It's not patchy and it's super smooth. This is a brand you don't normally find at Dollar Tree. That's because they're carried at Five Below and Pop Shelf for $3.25. Dollar Tree $1.25, so you can save yourself $2 a box. It's the Skip the Spa Blemish and Imperfection patches. I found the donut shaped and the strawberry cake shaped. There are 24 patches in each box, and these are medicated. The strawberry cake contains rose water and the donuts contain niacinamide. You can apply these to clean dry skin and leave them on 8 to 10 hours. A deep cleansing blemish patch that gently draws out dirt, impurities, blackheads, and fluids from blemishes. The niacinamide restores and brightens the blemish area, while the rose water helps to hydrate and restore. Was this an amazing deal for $1.25? I sincerely doubt it, but do you know how hard it is to find Disney Tangled items? Extremely. That movie came out in 2010 and it's my 24-year-old's favorite movie, so anytime I spot something with this Rapunzel on it, I grab it for her. It is the Disney Princess line of high shine lip glosses, and these little lip glosses have charms attached to them. It's vanilla scented. You are getting 0.34 fluid ounces, and on the back it says for adult use only. Several months ago, I hauled the Orchid Shimmer Body Luxe oil in the scent Creme Brulee. Riley snagged it. She loved it. So when Dollar Tree restocked with the other scent, I went ahead and picked it up for her. This one is the Vanilla Cake scent for smooth glowing skin. Plus, it hydrates and illuminates. These are in a heavy duty glass pump bottle with a gold lid, and it makes them look and feel much more high-end, and they are trying to dupe the Truly brand, which is appropriately named because they're truly expensive. The hair care and hair accessory aisle were fully stocked with money-saving name brand products, and not quite sure what possessed me to grab these. It's the Hims brand, which I know is a pretty expensive brand, and I've seen it at Target before. This is their undercover hair color and conditioner that's formulated for men. They're a fresh forest scent. What does that mean? Pine or dirt? You got two options there. And Dollar Tree only had these two colors available, medium brown and dark brown. Easy semi-permanent hair color that gradually reduces grays for a natural look. Good for all hair types, mess-free application. Just shampoo hair, apply dye from root to tip, and then let it sit for 5 minutes and rinse. You can repeat 1 to 3 times per week. Vegan, cruelty-free, no silicones, sulfates, parabens, or phthalates. Now, here's where I need your all's help. Right here, it says that they are made for men. What makes them made for men? Because they're easy or they smell like a forest? Which is it? I've never personally colored my hair before, and at 52 I'm just now starting to get some grays pop in, and I like the concept of these. Semi-permanent, gradually reduces, and it's buildable. So if you are an expert at home coloring, you're an old pro and you've been doing it for a while, let me know in the comments if you think this is something that would destroy my hair, or it's probably the best option for me because it's, easy. Sitting right beside these was this name brand item, and I feel like they're gonna work well together. It's the Diane 100 pack of plastic gloves. There were several sizes. I picked up the large because I got me some big man hands. I'm almost 6 foot tall. Provides basic protection for hands. They are single use with a loose, comfortable fit. They're latex free. They fit either hand, and they are not for medical use. I love it when Dollar Tree gets in good shampoos like this. It's the Headquarters Glow Forth Soft Shine Shampoo. I got 12 fluid ounces, and it's for scalp support. Balance cleansed for hair. Maintains healthy feel of scalp. It's a pH balanced formula with no sulfates, silicones, parabens, or alcohols. It's also safe for color treated hair. It has a really nice, clean, refreshing citrus scent. Unfortunately, there are not any conditioners in the store yet. I did see these a long time ago at my local Walmart, and they were close to $10. And then just hanging there with all the other hair tools were these two name brand items, and I went ahead and picked up one of each for $1.25. The Cantu Natural Wood Pick, used to part, lift, and comb. It's made with wood material, and that helps to distribute natural oils to minimize buildup and help add shine. And this one is by J-Babe. It's the dual-sided hair comb for all hair types. It is just one piece. They did have several colors. I grabbed the first one on the peg, which was mint. Use on wet and dry hair for conditioning and detangling. The fine tooth side is ideal for conditioning, smoothing, straightening, and for precise styling. The wide tooth style is perfect for detangling wet or thick hair without causing breakage. I feel like there are very few products at Dollar Tree that everybody agrees on. One of those that I've never heard a negative thing about and everybody raves over it is the Extra Care Active Hands. Apparently, it's a really good dupe for the O'Keeffe's version, and I've never tried either because I don't have any issues with my hands. But when I saw this sitting right there beside of it, I went ahead and picked up two. The Extra Care Active Feet Cream. Extreme Relief Formula, a moisturizer that heals and soothes dry, cracked feet, 2.5 fluid ounces. O'Keeffe's also makes a foot cream. You get a little bit more in their tub O, but it's over $10, so I'm going to give this one a shot first. And since we are talking all things feet, let's finish off that topic. Now, does your stores have the wall O masks, face masks, eye masks, hair masks, cheek masks, foot masks? Mine does. I mean, there are so many. This time, I saw these, and it was a name brand. It's the Onyx Pro Spa. And this is their softening heel patches for $1.25. I went ahead and picked up two. Now, inside these packets, there are 2 patches each. The softening heel patches, intensive infused treatment with vitamin E and A. They're moisturizing, have olive oil and aloe vera. Moisturizes severely dry, cracked heels, and you get 2 patches. Let's talk about a couple of $1.25 men's products. Now, I know for a fact I have walked past these two at least 2 dozen times. This time, I decided to pick them up and look at them, and they convinced me to go ahead and buy one of each. This is the Stetson Spirit Deep Cleansing Face and Beard Wash in the scent Bergamot and Leather. Now, I know from having 2 men in my life, my son and my husband, that have facial hair, that if you pick up a beard wash, check the ingredients and make sure there's no alcohol. And this one didn't. That's why I got it. A lightly scented, clarifying, and cleansing wash that's strong enough to leave you feeling confidently cleansed, but gentle enough for daily use on sensitive skin, and it's 5 fluid ounces. This is the Derma Clinical 72-Hour Above Men Antiperspirant in the scent Wood Breeze, but they had probably 4 or 5 others. These cans are 5.07 fluid ounces. They are alcohol-free and a dry spray moisturizing action antiperspirant, causes no stains. MCN, which is malodor covering and neutralizing. They are cruelty-free, benzene-free, and 100% vegan. Sitting beside of these were 2 big display boxes of this, and talk about a blast from the past. Axe pocket spray in the scent Phoenix, a zesty citrus and cedar scent. There are 250 sprays in this little container, and you're getting 0.57 fluid ounces. The Wall-O kitchenware section was bumping with name brand products, and as you can see, for $1.25, I did pick up 3. This is the one I was tickled pink to score. The brand is Van Holsten, and it's a pickle in a pouch condiment fork. You get the adjustable ring that goes around your jar, the fork that spears your pickles, olives, peppers, or whatever condiments in said jar, and the fork holder. And that's going to catch any liquids that might come off your fork. This is top rack, dishwasher safe. Both of these are by the brand Handy Helpers, and the first one is just a dual-ended spatula. It is dishwasher safe. There were a couple of colors. I grabbed the white because it's versatile. And then there was this one, which is a 3-pack of scrub brushes. These are hard plastic, so you don't have to worry about them bending or breaking. It doesn't say anything about the material, if they're dishwasher safe, nothing. You are getting a blue one, a red one, and a green one. So these are going to be good for cleaning your dishes, forks, but really great for getting in those Stanleys and those other types of cups where you got to screw off the lid and you can't get your hand down in there. And then up by the register for $1.25 were more boxes than I could possibly count, full of the Be Pure moisturizing hand sanitizer sprays. And I got 1 of each. We have the pink kiwi splash with collagen and berries and cream scented with hyaluronic acid. Both have glitter tops. The next 3 are limited edition scents, and these are Blossom Dream, Mystic Tide, and Twilight Dance. All 5 are 1.15 fluid ounces. I have the hardest time saying no to these. It's a case of FOMO, fear of missing out. Now, what I don't have a hard time saying no to is the little silicone cases that they go in. But Be Pure figured that out, so what did they do? They revamped them. Be Pure always suckering us in. Yeah, I know. These are the hand sanitizer charm cases. Think Croc inspired. There's 2 new pink options, 2 black ones, and 2 with silver glitter. And they went a step further and they've made the clips detachable. The new adorable cases do have 1 charm already attached, but we got 5 additional holes. So they're like, hold on a second, we're gonna take more of your money. And they gave us 3 4-packs of charms. Each set has its own little theme going on. We got the all pink, the disco western, and emojis. I'm going to wrap up the $1.25 portion of the haul with some food finds. Now, are your stores wishy-washy like mine? I know, up and down the food aisle, it is plastered all over the place. Food, $1.50. That's a lie, because I got a handful here that was $1.25. Okay, technically, this is a drink. It's the Dole Whip mango flavored on the go. 6 pouches that you just dump in your bottles of water and drink. They did have another flavor if mango's not your thing. I think it was mixed berry. This is a 0 sugar mix that has no added colors, but it does have vitamin C and zinc. I think I saw about 5 or 6 different flavors of the JJ's Bakery mini pies, and I picked up 3. Each box contains 3 individually wrapped 2-ounce pies. I bought the cherry, which is made with real fruit, the lemon, and the Boston cream. That one's chocolate and vanilla, plus it's lightly glazed. I did get 2 different types of cookies for 5 quarters. This one is the Little Dutch, and I know I saw the birthday cake, the churro, the strawberry, and a couple others, but key lime, well, it was screaming summer. These are proudly made in the USA. The expiration date on them is January of 2027. It's a 16-ounce package. 3 cookies is a serving, and there is 13 servings in the pack, giving you 39 cookies. And the other pack is the Leto brand cookies and cream wafers. It's a 6.5-ounce package. Expiration date is July 2027. I promise we're almost done. I only have a few things that were $1.50. And this one, I think, is currently at the top of everybody's wish list. I finally found them. There were tons of them, so I did pick up 5. It's the Storage Essentials Spice Rack. It is a 3-tier plastic or faux acrylic. They measure 9.5 inches by 8 inches by 3.25 inches. And these are heavy duty. I feel like they're a better quality than the first version that came out years and years and years ago. There's so many different things that you're going to be able to do with these. Kitchen, bathrooms, closets, beauty areas, you name it. If you got any other ideas, put them in the comments. Ever since they did the price increase in the sock department, I've been skipping over it unless I see something that I can't say no to because it's a really good deal. And they did have name brand socks. They're the Apana. They're low cut. You're getting 3 pair in each pack. They are cushioned. They did have multiple colors available. And I picked up a couple of the plastic food storage containers just so that I'd have them here when the kids leave and they want to take leftovers. They can just put them in these and I don't have to worry about getting them back. They had quite a few different characters to choose from. I grabbed a SpongeBob on this one. You are getting 2 of the bottom containers for the storage and then 2 lids, and they're BPA free. And then these were just absolutely stinking adorable. You're getting the bottom solid blue. There's 2 here, and then 2 of the striped lids with strawberries plastered all over them. These are the Flippin' Fresh sets that are microwave safe, dishwasher safe, top rack, freezer safe, stackable, reusable, and BPA free. If I just need a plain gift bag, I usually pick it up at Walmart because I can get it cheaper, but if I want one with something different on it or a flashy design, then I'll get it at Dollar Tree for $1.50. And these, well, I had to bring them home. I don't have a purpose for them yet, but I mean, they have Bigfoot on them. They do have satin ribbon handles, metallic accents, and they measure 10 by 12 inches. Both of the stores I shop at have not got a shipment of books in months and months. I think it was back at Christmas was the last time. Finally, I scored 4 for $1.50 a piece. The Busy Brain Cure, an 8-week plan to finding focus, taming anxiety, and sleep again. And the other one is Get Your Mind Right. It's a Wreck-It journal. These 2 are study guides and workbooks, The Power of Favor, and Peaceful on Purpose. These 2 are paperbacks, but these are hardbacks. If I'm not mistaken, Dollar Tree's most recent price increase was in the home decor section and it went to $1.50. These 2 were definitely worth it. Birch and Vine, where value and style meet. They only had this color available and they only had the circle and the square. These are large wall decor pieces. They measure 14.375 inches by 14.375 inches. If you did manage to stick around till the very end and hang out with me while I melted right in front of your very eyes, Make sure you put any emoji you want down in the comments because I want to personally thank you. Before you go, make sure you're subscribed, turn on notifications so you don't miss the next one, like this video if you love Dollar Tree hauls, and if you got any hypes left, I'd love to have them. I hope you guys are having an amazing start to your month. Yeah, I'm gonna go cool off. I'm miserable. Okay, love you guys. Bye.